to every successful relationship is communication. But what do you do when the person you are seeing is giving you mixed signals? Now, mixed signals is said to be when a man or woman contradicts his words or actions when they are interested in a particular individual, but are simply doing it to test and see how far they are willing to go in the relationship. Today on The Breakfast Show, we will be talking about mixed signals in relationship. And with us on the show today is a special guest, a very beautiful Miss Odi Anita. She is a makeup artist and an international student. Good morning, Anita.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to have you. Yeah.
Alright, so just before we start, we'll talk about yourself. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm fine.
Talk about what you do.
Okay, I'm a student. I'm in my final level, Zen University in Ghana. And somehow it's a bit of a challenge as an international student, but then we move.
Okay.
So I'm fine.
Going straight into the conversation. Today we're talking about mixed signals. I want us to start by answering the question, why do people give mixed signals?
Well, a lot of people actually go through a lot, yeah. So sometimes it's difficult to express how you feel concerning someone. You know, some people go through a hurting phase, and in that phase, it's difficult to open up, express what they feel concerning another person. Like, if I'm going through a hurting phase, it would be difficult for me to express how I feel for the next person I happen to have something to do with. You get? So sometimes it's always like that, and some people always say they don't know how to communicate their feelings, they don't know how to communicate their emotions. So it's a bigger challenge if you don't know how to communicate your feelings. You get? So it leaves the other person stranded thinking, oh, what do I get to do? Or what does this person think about me? Do you get? So that's how it is.
Okay, so Silva, I want to know your thoughts on this.
Okay. On another level, because I agree with what she said, some people tend to give mixed signals when probably they don't like a particular person, but they like what they get from that person. Like, let's say a relationship between a guy and a girl. I don't really like the guy, but I like the fact that we hang out together. So I might want to go along with the flow so I can keep getting what I get from him.
I also think that why people want to send mixed signals is because of different factors that are in play. Some people feel that, like she said, they don't know how to communicate their feelings, and they're coming from a hurting phase, and they literally will just need somebody to have as a rebound. So they really would not want to complicate things by talking about their feelings. And others, they just do it because they love the attention. And so while they're getting this from A and getting this from B, they leave both of them hanging. Do you understand? And so some people just do it out of sheer pleasure. Human beings can be sadists sometimes. So while others can do it from the point of view that, okay, I can't express myself, or I can't really talk about how I'm feeling with this person emotionally, others just want to do it because of what they gain.
Okay, so I was doing research and I realized that one of the things that was said is that many people don't express their feelings or decide why they want to be in a particular relationship because they are not ready to man up and own up to it, that I want this relationship, this is what I want from you. And then others are also doing it because, you know, they really are not interested, but they just still the same issue of not manning up and opening up yourself. So how do such individuals deal with such things? What do you do at that point? How do you get there?
For every person you come in contact with, there should be at least something, there should be like a balance. Like, you tell me, you are open enough to tell me this is what I want and this is what I don't want. But when you get to the stage where it's difficult, that's where commitment comes in. So I feel like some people are trying to avoid commitment.
Yeah.
They committed and then breathe out of the whole thing. But then again, that's where maturity also comes in. You have to be mature enough to say, okay, I want this thing, but I don't think it will last for a long time. You know, you should be able to open up. I think in this generation, I think we're all mature enough to at least say, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. And if I'm not ready for this commitment, I should be able to tell you, oh, I don't think I'm ready to commit myself to you. But if you feel like you're down for whatever we're going to share, along the line, then we can go in for it. But other than that, I personally don't think I can be involved with someone who's not ready to commit. So if you're not ready to commit, I feel like we should all go our separate ways, and then find ourselves when you're ready to commit. Like there's someone.
I think that I've seen people that they don't want to commit. They will tell you they don't want to commit, and they'll tell you this is the kind of relationship I want to have with you. And I don't mind if you have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Yes. They'll tell you that I don't want to have a boyfriend. I don't mind if you have a boyfriend. I don't want to commit with you. Let's just have something.
I think at that point you need to draw the line and decide what you want. So many times that's what happens. Silva.
Well, from that scenario Neki has given, I think it's actually, that's where maturity comes into play. I think there are some guys that will lie to you, like, and try to deceive you. I'm down for it. I want to commit with them. I want to enter into a committed relationship with you. Meanwhile, they have a girlfriend somewhere. Don't you think it's better when a guy tells you that I'm not really in for the long run, I just want to be here for this particular time, and then leave? Personally, I feel if a guy is open to telling you that this is what I want, then you should also decide if that's what you want. If it's not what you want, then you should go.
Okay, so moving forward, still talking about the whole mixed signal thing. Now, there's certain ways you get to know that this person is giving you mixed signals. Now, let's talk about the mixed signals that we usually get from guys. And while you're talking about it, if you have had an experience about this, please feel free to say it. So, let's start. Neki, you have. Yeah.
Okay, so the thing about it is that I don't know. I don't want to use the word that guys are dumb because they're smart. So they might be doing it from that standpoint of I care, but it just gives the whole you like me, you don't like me, and that thing in your head is crazy. Like, does he really like me? Are you sure he doesn't like me? What am I doing? He calls you, he checks on you, he sends you money. He just behaves like the man, and he's looking like the it guy. By the end of the day, I think this was what I did. I had to be vocal about it, and because I felt like I was wasting my emotions.
Okay.
I felt like I was building up my emotion, and I was getting to that point where if I didn't ask questions, or if I didn't find out the state of the relationship or what sort of relationship we're in, I was going to crash. And at the end of that, I had to protect myself, because I see that a lot of people, be it friendship, be it relationship, most people don't have a defining line in the kinds of relationship that we have. We are colleagues, and so we know that we are colleagues, and because we know that we are colleagues, we are able to expand and flex that relationship because we know the boundaries. And so for me, what I did, I asked, I said, what are we?
Okay.
I had to ask, like,
that's very straightforward.
Yes, just be like me in the future. I had to ask, Anita, I was like, what are we doing? And he was like, you're my best friend.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like,
boy. That would have been so heartbreaking.
I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Best friend? Okay. So then he went on to tell me that he had feelings for his ex-girlfriend who was studying in London, and so it was that was a wake-up call for me, because I had to sit back. I had to tell myself, what were you doing? What were you doing to fuel this? Because we too subconsciously we fuel the feelings. We don't even know, because he calls you, you are picking, you are talking 2 hours, 3 hours, and you see, when you start talking to somebody for a long period of time, you are becoming emotionally dependent on that individual. And so when he told me, I cut him off 100.
Wow.
Like 100 off, because I had to protect myself. I didn't want to dance around the fact that we are friends. And that was when I told myself, I don't do besties with guys.
Okay, that's strong. All right.
For this mixed signal thing, it's a lot on ladies, because I feel like we're emotionally weak. Pardon my language, but then again, that's how we were made to be. Okay. So when a guy starts sending you mixed signals, especially when you're already emotionally attached, you begin to expect this call, when your phone pops up, you begin to so I feel like when a guy starts sending down mixed signals and you're attached, and probably he's not texting you as he should, he's not calling you as he should, you begin to check your emotions. Yes, what you're not
do
doing.
something
Did
recently.
I do something? Did I not do something? Did I say something?
Yeah, you start getting angry with it.
You begin to put the blame on yourself. Like, have I done something wrong, or what am I not doing to gain this person's attention more and more? Do you get to? Okay, I recently met someone, yeah, and we got talking, and it felt like it was a smooth ride, and then all of a sudden, I remember one time we were supposed to have a date, and then he bailed up on me last minute.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm like, okay, and then I found that I started giving excuses for him. I started making excuses for him, probably like, okay, he's busy, this. But I sat down later and I thought to myself that I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I should know myself enough to know that, I mean, there are billions of people out there, and if I'm not getting the attention I want from someone, if he's sending me mixed signals, I like you today, tomorrow I don't like you, and then it pulls off, I should be able to move on. So that's where understanding when the mixed signals are already coming in, and then know when to move on. You don't have to start giving excuses for them. You don't have to start making excuses for them that, I feel like this is why he's cutting off.
What if you really like the person and you're having hope somewhere?
It's not easy. It's not easy to move on, I bet you.
Yeah.
You have to draw the line and be like, oh no, I think I deserve more than
his offering. Yeah.
Okay, so Silva, do you want to bring your own thoughts into this?
Well, in conclusion, like I've just added to what she said. As a person, you need to define everything you do. So when you start noticing that there are mixed signals in the relationship, you start asking questions. What are we doing? Like they say, assumption is the lowest form of knowledge.
That's true.
So don't assume that he likes you or something. So like they say, if love is no longer being served on the table, you get up and then you leave.
Oh! My girl just did it.
Another thing is, some guys don't like it when you begin to ask them that what are we question.
Okay.
They feel like you're putting them in a corner and they don't know how to get out of that corner. So I don't think I've ever asked a guy what are we.
I have.
My pride in me will not allow
No, the pride in me would make me ask, because when I ask the question, it means I'm done.
Okay.
And even if at that point he tells me he likes me, I'm like, I'm done. I'm only asking because I want my emotions to have a closure, and so that we can know that, okay, we're done with this phase and we're done with this person. So that is the reason why I asked. And it taught me so much. It taught me not to raise my hopes up. It taught me, to define everything like Silver said. So that experience was not wasted for me. So I will still ask.
Well, Anita.
I will still ask.
The pride in me will not allow me to ask what are we question. I feel like if you're pulling out, like you're gradually pulling out, and I'm sensing like there is a bridge getting in between us, I'll pull out myself before you understand what's going on. I would have gone far away. Do you understand? So I don't think I am actually the one to ask the what are we question.
Okay. So in this age and time where we have people who just say things to just go with the flow. Now people start relationships without actually, it just happens, and then people, girls and ladies, all guys get carried away because she's been giving me signs. She's going out with me. She's always around me. When I call her, she picks. Or girls, like Silver said that many people are enjoying the benefits. So they keep giving the mixed signals. You tell the guy you love him and you don't actually love him just to satisfy his mind and conscience. You just tell him, you say, baby, I love you, say I love you too. Because of what you stand to benefit. Now, what would we say to people out there who are actually giving mixed signals? Because for me, I don't think I've had such experience like that, in quotes. I just literally just start withdrawing when I notice you're not saying anything in particular. You're not saying, do you want to date me or all that. So I just withdraw because I feel like many times people end up being taken advantage of.
Yes.
That's why you end up becoming a booty call. Someone he just calls when he just wants to hang out.
Yeah.
And then there's probably somebody out there that he's more serious with. So what do we say to people who are giving out mixed signals?
Okay, that's what, like I would always say, emotional maturity is key. I don't think anybody in this generation should be giving out mixed signals. Everybody is old enough and matured enough to know that, okay, they want this person, they don't want this person. It might be hard on the other person though, but then again, you have to say, okay, I want to be with you, I don't want to be with you, rather than send mixed signals and leave the other person hanging. So I feel like every man should be able to man up and tell you, oh, I don't think what we have will go for that, let's just break off. And then I think a lady too should be able to lady up and
lady up.
that, oh, I don't think I see myself in a long-term relationship with you. I think that this thing we have is good and okay, but we have to break up and just find our way. You get, so that's it might be hurting, but then again you have to do it. You have to get to that point where you are able to tell this person, oh, I don't think I see myself with you, I don't think we can work out like that. You get, rather than send mixed signals. I read an article, this guy said, oh, he prefers a blonde girl, he prefers this. It's like he gave out his criteria. You get, and the girls he probably started hanging out with were not matching up to his criteria. So he would bring them in like emotionally and then cut them off later. Yes, because he's trying to get a criteria, and the ones that are coming to him are not matching to his criteria. But then again, you should have still been able to say, oh, this is what I said, these are the standards I set for my girlfriend, so you're not up to this standard, I don't think we can work out, rather than just
leading them on and then jeez,
then pull out. And it is heartbreaking.
Yes, emotionally
it leaves you stressed out, it leaves you frustrated, it leaves you angry. You get, so I feel like everyone should be able to man up, lady up, and tell this person, oh, I don't think this is going to work, I don't think, rather than mixed signals. Trust me, it drains your energy.
Yeah, it sucks you. It sucks you out, because it should. You're investing. You're investing your emotions. You're investing your time, because the time you're using to talk to this person, you can use it to sleep. I love sleep. It's the truth. I love sleep, and so in this day and time, everybody wants to leave the oldies, but the truth is that there are some things that you can. There's some core values that you cannot take away when you're trying to build a future with someone. For instance, people feel it's old-fashioned to say, will you be my girlfriend? It is not old-fashioned. It is defining the kind of relationship you want with this person. I have seen people that they've started dating, and I asked, okay, did he literally ask you out? No, we just flowed. It just happened, he just said, telling me he loved me. I'm like, did he literally say that I want you in my life? I said, because the way a relationship starts, that is where it's going to end. It will literally cut you off that same way and say that I didn't ask you out in the beginning.
But then again, you never can tell. These guys, they can tell you, would you be my future wife?
And
still pull out, and then still pull out in the long run. So sometimes it depends on the individual.
That's true. That's true.
What he really wants. Someone who knows what he actually wants will go all out to get to be with that person. It doesn't matter whether he says, will you be my girlfriend, or if you want to live the rest of your life with me.
Okay. I think I agree on that. But
just my last thoughts are just define what you have. Don't lead somebody on and then leave them hanging at the end, because it's emotionally draining. Some people might even fall into depression because of heartbreak. So if you don't like somebody, be mature enough to say, I don't like you. It's not because you're a bad person. You're just not good for me. You can get somebody else.
All right, we are gradually coming to the end of this conversation now. Thank you, Anita. You have brought in so much.
Yeah, thank you, Anita.
We're going to see it from a very different angle. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We hope to have you another time, Miss Anita.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so speaking about mixed signals, in this day and time when people are invested in relationships without actually getting a definition about what they want, we need to clearly define how we want our relationships to go. If you know that you're having emotions with someone who hasn't actually said anything to you, please do not pursue the relationship. Be like Neki, who actually would ask, where is this leading to? This has been another exciting time on The Breakfast Show. My name is Ejiro Omogede. Do not forget to follow us on all social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we'll come your way tomorrow for another exciting episode on The Breakfast Show. Have a lovely day.